Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the new channel, exclusively for Let's Plays, and I figured, what better game to do my very first LP on than the wonderful, the infamous Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 for the PlayStation 3. I'm going to be approaching this LP a little bit differently, though. Each story mode is going to be considered a season. Season 1 is Sonic, Season 2 is Shadow, Season 3 is Silver. After I beat each season, I'm going to be taking a break, and then because I can only take so much of this game, and then after maybe about a week or two, I'm going to get back to Season 2. So anyways, cutscene, enjoy it.
It's all right. We give thanks for the blessed flames. May we always continue to have peace. Son of Soliana, guide and watch over us with your eternal light.
Pleasure to meet you at last, Princess of Soliana. I am Dr. Eggman. I've come here to obtain the secret of the flames of disaster from you, and to take the miracle gems that are the key to its secret, the Chaos Emerald. Now, Princess, this way, please.
That's a pretty snazzy performance there.
You? It can't be.
I'm Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog!
Not that irritating hedgehog again! Attack!
I finally found him. The Iblis Trigger.
Why are you helping me?
No special reason.
Sonic!
I'm afraid our little game ends now.
Sonic! Take this!
I've got it! And don't worry, I'll rescue you!
I know.
It's only a matter of time before it's mine. Until then, you can hold on to it for me.
And now we get to control Sonic the Hedgehog himself in the bland, boring hope world of the city of Soliana. I was almost at a loss of words, but anyways, here's another cutscene. Enjoy.
Tails, long time no see.
I'm glad you're here. I heard that you tried to save their princess from Dr. Eggman. You're going to rescue her, aren't you? Let me help. I may not know what Eggman's up to, but it can't be a good thing.
Okay, with your help, this should be a piece of cake.
I'll do my best.
And now we get to control Sonic the Hedgehog again in this extremely boring hub world. That's right, making a return from Sonic Adventure for the Sega Dreamcast. The hub worlds are back, and they're twice as uninteresting and twice as huge and twice as lifeless and... ugh. But anyways, today we're getting ready to do a mission, and what we have to do, we have to go test this guy's shoes out. And I really don't understand why we have to do this so early in the game and we don't get the special power-ups until later in the game. But I digress. Now we have to run around and jump through loops and run through loops and... yeah. This is this is pretty much all we do in these missions. The missions are easily, without a doubt, the worst part of the game because they're just so repetitive and uninspired and uncreative. It's boring and they take way too long to do. One of the problems is that many people have is the loading screens. When you're doing a mission, you talk to the person, and then after that there's a loading screen. He tells you what to do, then there's a loading screen. You do the mission, loading screen, tells you how you did, loading screen, result screen, then another loading screen. You know, it takes way too much time. So now we are going to go buy something called the light chip. This allows us to do the light speed dash. And we are actually purchasing this with rings. And in order to get rings, we have to do very well on levels, such as the level that we're getting ready to do, or you can do missions. And you get ranked on levels that, like the level we're about to do, and we also got ranked for the mission that we just did. The higher the rank, the more rings you get. Simple as that. But now we are in our first level, which is an homage to Sonic Adventure's Emerald Coast. However, it's not as interesting, and I'm just gonna go out and say it. It's not as pretty either. I find it kind of odd that they would tribute a game that came out at the time was 7 years ago, and yeah, physics. What are those? I've never heard of those before. But anyways, as you can probably tell, and you should probably already know this already, every single loop, every single dash panel, every single grind rail, every bumper, just about anything you can possibly think of in this game is a scripted event. And for those of you who don't know what a scripted event is, it's pretty much when the game plays itself, leaving very little control to the player. That's me trying to use the light speed dash, by the way, to get through that little rainbow ring to get 1,000 points, but it doesn't work all that well, and that's the perfect example of a scripted event right there. The grinding. Normally, if you were to grind, you would need momentum. Here's another perfectly good example. I'm running on the walls, and at that kind of speed, I wouldn't be able to. Now, in Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast, you were actually able to, if you were running fast enough, you were able to run along walls and everything like that. In this game, you can homing attack the walls and run in circles, and you can even, I don't know why it didn't work there, but you can actually stand in place during, in this game, on the walls. That's how bad this game is. And as we can see, this is a perfectly good example of what I said earlier, that this is an homage to Sonic Adventure's Emerald Coast. We were just being chased by a bunch of killer whales. And now, we get to play as Tails for some reason. I'm not too entirely sure why. You'll see why in a little bit. And ladies and gentlemen, that is his top speed right there. Well, what happened to you, Tails? You used to be remotely fast in Sonic Adventure. You were pretty fun in Sonic Adventure 2. You were decent in Sonic Heroes. What happened to you? I don't know. Also, you may notice that as Tails is flying, you know, you get no indication of when he's going to run out of flying juice. Well, that's because a meter was supposed to be implemented into the game for Tails, however, it was not. But that was Tails' section, and this is what I don't understand. Why do we have to play as Tails? Because, for one, the gate isn't closed all the way, as you can clearly see. The killer whale is going over there in the first place, and Sonic is, as you saw right there, he just threw himself right off. I don't get it. But now, welcome to Sonic's main gimmick of the game. These are called Mach Speed Zones. There's about 4 in the game, I do believe. And this is where Sonic decides to take up the pace and complete the level as soon as possible. Why he didn't do this in the first place, I'm not too entirely sure. The Princess of Soliana has been kidnapped by the egg carrier. That's right, as you can already tell, the egg carrier from Sonic Adventure 1 makes its appearance in this game as well. Unfortunately, these aren't very good. I mean, some of them are pretty decent. If you know what if you know what you're doing, they can be all right. But first-time players they're just gonna loathe these things. But it takes some practice in order to get better at these, and they're not too bad. I love this song, by the way, the Inlet, and this bridge, that bridge right there. The only way I've able to get on. The only way I've ever been able to get on that bridge is by clipping. And we're about to enter another automated scene. It's this giant loop. You can't jump or anything like that, but you can jump at the very end right here. I skipped those ramps because I don't really care. And there's no goal ring, but anyways, I just beat the level. And what did I get? I got an A rank. I should have gotten an S, but oh well. I didn't get 50,000. And as you can see, since I got an A rank, I got 2,000 rings. That's 2,000 rings that I would be able to use for power-ups and everything like these. Don't mind these gold medals, mind you. They don't do anything. Anyways, a cutscene is going to be coming up. Enjoy it.
It looks like the princess was moved to another location. Let's head back to the city.
So, what was the point of that level then, if that happened? I don't know. Anyway, so now what we have to do, we have to go rescue this person that's standing on top of a rooftop, because she has no idea how she got there. But you would think we could just, like, spin kick under there, or spin dash under here, or something like that. That gap is... It's big enough for Sonic to fit through. I mean, nothing too bad, but no, we actually have to go back and buy ourselves an upgrade called the anti-gravity. And what this does, it allows it... What? What? Oh, accordion. Wonderful. Maybe that's a Mario Easter egg? I don't know. I really don't fucking know. Anyways, so now what we have to do, as I said, we have to go get the anti-gravity, and this allows us to do some kind of Mega Man slide kick or something. I'll be showing it off in just a little bit, and as you saw, it costed 500 rings, and those are the rings that we got from the level, and as you can see, that was the anti-gravity in its wonderful glory. But as I said, you can also do this spin dash, but it's nowhere near as effective because you can't activate it on the go like how you can in Sonic Adventure. Instead, you have to be perfectly still, press the square button, and then you're off. But look at this. I clipped through the wall without even using the friggin' upgrade. So yeah, there she is. Talk to her. and you don't even get rewarded for it. So, yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first part of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 Season 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't worry, there'll be many more to come. And with that, I say thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching again. God bless.